We welcome you. What a great story. Okay, did anybody else get kind of queasy and ready to just like, wow, you're a good performer. And following the Vomit Fest, the next roulette, it's something that actually, because I am a former AISD teacher, so when I got this submission, it was just like, other than getting that churning feeling to vomit, it really makes me angry. So I would like to welcome up Robert Bayless. Gut-wrenching adventure.
This is a letter to the editor. I and about 50 parents went to a school budget hearing presented by the AISD Chief Financial Officer at Bowie High School last month. The CFO gave an in-depth, comprehensive review of the proposed budget for 2016. She was knowledgeable and had her budgetary facts down cold. She proudly reported that 86% of AISD students passed the STAR end-of-course test last year, academically acceptable scores as justification for the $725 million school budget. After her presentation, she asked for questions. I went to the mic and asked what were considered passing scores on each of the 5 STAR tests. She didn't know, explaining that she was a nerd, not an educator. No one else present at the meeting knew either. Well, I happen to know that the passing score on the Algebra 1 test was 37 out of 100. I said, "Are you kidding me? That's not even high enough to be an F." I told the group that implying, as her presentation did, that an F was academically acceptable was profoundly dishonest. And if that were the case, they should just close up the schools, send everyone home, and save the $725 million. A school board trustee who was present got up and said that that's why parents across Texas were trying to end the standardized tests, and go back to the old system before Bush began meddling in local schools. I said that Bush's No Child Left Behind program was as devastating to American school kids as his invasion of Iraq was on the people of Iraq. I thought that the only thing standardized tests measure is your ability to take standardized tests. I felt a better test was to study outcomes. For instance, what happens to Texas graduates 2 years after graduation? How many go to college? How many get jobs? How many live at home with their parents? And how many are incarcerated? No one knew. So here's the scores. There's 5 tests for the STAR end-of-course test. On writing, a 65 is passing. Reading, 54. World Geography, 46. Biology, 37. Algebra 1, 37. And a student can fail up to 2 of these tests and still graduate.
Wow.
Any questions? And this is true. I mean, this is fact check. I mean,
This is not a fictional piece, unfortunately. And he just described the train wreck that I escaped from after nearly 5 years. So, thank you for.
Do you have statistics for other parts of the country that you can compare with?
No, I don't.
Well, I guess the STAR is a Texas
That's right. It's
version of No Child Left Behind.
That's
so
correct.
Other states have.
That's right. It was in
versions.
That's right. So that's correct.
And technically, No Child Left Behind does not require standardized tests. Yeah.
We're from another state.
Yeah.
I'm a teacher. From Virginia. And the scores are equally terrible. You need a D to pass all of them.
Wow.
Math, social studies, science. You just
D's
need a
better
D.
than an F.
And just this
We're
year.
not allowed to get Fs.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And just this year, they started what they're calling expedited retake. So if you fail, then you're required, the teacher's required to reteach all the material in like a week, like remediate, and then the kids are allowed to retake it the next week. That just started this
But we
year.
have several different diplomas. I don't know if you have that in Texas.
We have 2,
You have
at
3.
least, that yeah. There's one that's legit, and there's the other one that you can only go to a community college with. So you can then pay money to take the classes that you should have took in high school. And it's called, oh, I'm losing what my, I left it behind. That's what I left that behind, yeah. Minimum plan, yes, the minimum plan diploma.
Isn't the STAR relatively recent?
Yes.
Before it was a different version?
It was the
About
tax.
3
It was the
years
tax.
ago.
Right.
I used to work for the company that scored the essays. That used to be my job. I almost got fired because I believed that you should have to be able to write and complete understandable sentences to pass.
No.
No, once I figured out what the state of Texas considered, passable 12th grade writing,
You got off the train wreck.
I know I was there for
You got
almost 2 years.
off the train before it crashed, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I told you your piece would resonate with this crowd. It's
That's
like,
a pretty
yeah,
good for
your
sure.
story probably hits the closest of everybody's.